Really just been going through, and in writing it for the past 3 years, it's really just been kind of processing and coming to terms with and understanding my life experiences.
At just 30 years old, Tyler Henry has comforted countless grieving families and become one of the world's most recognized psychic mediums. To many, his life looks like an incredible success story. But behind the television cameras is a journey marked by childhood loneliness, life-threatening health scares, heartbreaking personal loss, and years of public scrutiny. The same man known for helping others find peace has spent much of his own life fighting battles few people ever saw. A gift that changed everything. Everything changed when Tyler Henry was just 10 years old. Around that time, he experienced what he later described as his first psychic impression, a premonition connected to the death of his grandmother. For any child, losing a loved one is difficult. But for Tyler, believing he had sensed it beforehand made the experience even more confusing. At first, he didn't see his experiences as a gift. Instead, they left him frightened and searching for answers. He had no way of understanding why he seemed to perceive things that others didn't, and there was no guide to help him make sense of it all. As he grew older, those unusual experiences became more frequent. The more they happened, the harder it became to relate to the people around him. While his classmates were focused on everyday childhood adventures, Tyler was quietly trying to understand something that felt far beyond his years. His upbringing only made things more complicated. Growing up in a religious community, he encountered very different opinions about psychic experiences. Some people believed they could be a genuine spiritual gift, while others viewed them with fear or suspicion. Caught between those opposing views, Tyler often felt misunderstood and alone. School wasn't much easier. Throughout middle school and high school, he struggled to fit in. Instead of feeling accepted, he often felt like an outsider. He found himself wondering whether he should hide his experiences to avoid being judged or embrace them, despite what others might think. That sense of isolation stayed with him for years. Eventually, Tyler realized that his biggest challenge wasn't convincing other people to believe him. It was learning to believe in himself. Accepting who he was took time, patience, and resilience, but it also helped shape the compassionate person millions would later come to know. Looking back, those difficult years may have given him something unexpected. Experiencing loneliness and uncertainty firsthand allowed him to better understand the pain that so many others carry. It's a quality that would later become central to his career, as people turned to him during some of the most emotional moments of their lives. But just as Tyler began finding his footing, life presented another obstacle, one that had nothing to do with public opinion. This time, the challenge was his own health. Fame came with an unexpected price. As Tyler's reputation grew, more people became curious about his work. His calm personality and emotional readings quickly caught the public's attention, leading to television appearances and eventually his own successful series. For many viewers, he became someone who offered comfort during times of grief. But with greater visibility came greater scrutiny. From the very beginning, opinions about Tyler's work have been divided. Supporters believe his readings provide hope to people coping with loss, while skeptics argue there's no scientific evidence to support psychic communication. As his audience grew, so did the debate, with critics questioning whether his readings could be explained through observation, psychology, or other non-paranormal explanations. Tyler, however, has never insisted that everyone believe him. For Tyler, the public debate has always been part of the job. As his profile grew, every television appearance and live event attracted both enthusiastic supporters and outspoken critics. While some praised the comfort his readings brought to grieving families, others questioned whether such experiences could ever be verified. Rather than allowing those opposing views to define his career, Tyler chose to remain focused on the people seeking hope. That approach helped him build a loyal audience, while accepting that disagreement would likely remain a permanent part of his public life. In interviews, he's acknowledged that skepticism is a natural response and has encouraged people to form their own opinions. Rather than arguing with critics, he has generally approached those conversations with calmness and respect, recognizing that not everyone will see his work the same way. But while viewers focused on the debate surrounding his career, another story was unfolding behind the scenes. Tyler's health had been fragile since birth, after arriving several months prematurely. As a young adult, he faced a series of serious medical emergencies that would test both his physical and emotional strength. Shortly after turning 18, doctors discovered a brain cyst that caused dangerous pressure inside his skull, making emergency surgery necessary. Thankfully, he recovered, but years later, he underwent another brain operation to remove a different cyst. Unfortunately, that wasn't the end of his health challenges. In late 2019, Tyler suffered a collapsed lung that required emergency surgery and weeks of recovery. For someone whose career often demanded travel and public appearances, it became another difficult reminder that his health couldn't be taken for granted. Despite everything, Tyler chose to be open about his recovery. By sharing parts of his medical journey, he gave supporters a glimpse into the reality behind the television cameras, a reality filled with hospital visits, surgeries, and long periods of healing. His career continued to flourish, but success never erased those personal struggles. Balancing public expectations while managing ongoing health concerns required remarkable perseverance. And even then, some of his most difficult moments still lay ahead. The personal battles no one could see. Even though Tyler Henry has spent years helping people cope with loss, he's never been immune to heartbreak himself. One of the most painful chapters of his life was losing Terry, his close friend and first love, to brain cancer. Tyler has spoken openly about how deeply that loss affected him. Like anyone facing the illness of someone they love, he discovered that knowing what might happen doesn't make saying goodbye any easier. Grief, after all, doesn't spare anyone. That wasn't the only deeply personal challenge he faced. Tyler has also shared his journey toward self-acceptance after coming out as gay. He explained that it wasn't one defining moment, but an ongoing process that required patience, understanding, and courage. By speaking honestly about those experiences, he has encouraged others to embrace who they are, even when the journey isn't easy. Then came another unexpected twist. While filming his Netflix series, Tyler uncovered surprising details about his family's history through DNA research. Learning that parts of his family's past were very different from what he had believed added another emotional chapter to his life. It served as a reminder that even someone known for helping others search for answers can still uncover unexpected truths in his own family. Through it all, Tyler has continued doing the work that made him well known, but he's also acknowledged that constantly sharing in other people's grief can be emotionally demanding. That's why he emphasizes the importance of setting healthy boundaries and taking care of his own well-being, allowing him to continue supporting others without losing himself in the process. Over the years, Tyler has often emphasized that compassion is more important than convincing people to share his beliefs. Whether meeting celebrities or everyday families, his goal has remained the same: to provide comfort during moments of uncertainty. That perspective has shaped the way he approaches his work, placing empathy ahead of controversy. Even after experiencing health setbacks and personal heartbreak, he has continued to focus on helping others move forward, while also recognizing the importance of caring for his own emotional well-being along the way. Whether someone believes in psychic abilities or remains skeptical, it's difficult to overlook the challenges Tyler has faced away from the spotlight. Serious health issues, public criticism, personal loss, and unexpected family discoveries have all shaped the person he is today. At just 30 years old, Tyler Henry has already experienced more than many people face in a lifetime. Yet, through every setback, he has continued moving forward with resilience, choosing compassion over controversy, and focusing on helping others whenever he can. His experiences have also shown that resilience isn't built overnight. It's shaped through adversity, self-reflection, and the determination to keep moving forward despite life's uncertainties. Whatever you believe about Tyler Henry's abilities, his story is about more than psychic readings. It's about resilience, loss, and learning to keep moving forward through life's hardest moments. Behind the fame is someone who has faced illness, grief, and constant public scrutiny, yet continues trying to bring comfort to others. Whether you see him as a gifted medium or simply a compassionate person, there's no denying that his journey has been anything but ordinary. If you enjoyed this video, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more remarkable stories behind today's most talked about personalities.